Hi, this is Zak Mir with the weekend edition of the top crypto rises for Sunday, the 16th of January. Starting off with the hourly chart of Immutable, where you've got this rising trend channel which has been in place since last week. The key here is that we've broken that line of resistance from the 10th, and that was around the $3.70 level. Above that, the initial target has been up towards $4.60. But that looks like that's the mid channel here on the hourly chart, and we could actually head up towards as high as $5.75. Clearly, we need to hold above the $4 area, which has been recent support, but above 4, looking for $5.50 plus, perhaps over the next couple of weeks, something like that, after that very strong trend line break that we had earlier today. In fact, right at the start of today. Moving along to another situation which is looking quite exciting at the moment. Smooth Love Potion, a wonderful name as well, obviously, but here you can see that on the hourly chart we broke a resistance line at the turn of yesterday, but here on the daily chart you can see that there's been a clear break of the line of resistance from the early part of November. That was broken around, I suppose, I suppose 1.5 cents area, something like that. And the view at the moment is that we could head as high as 10 cents over the next couple of months. You can see that we've dived deep into the downside from that peak that we had in November. So basically, this market completely collapsing, let's say. But above the 1.5 cents area, looking for, I suppose, initially the 99 period moving average there. That's around 5 cents. And that could be hit over the next few weeks, so maybe 2 to 4 weeks, something like that. So looking quite exciting. If you are cautious, you wait for a clearance of that 2.5 cents area, which is the 25 period moving average. So something to look out there. But looks as though this market has finally turned around with the break of that November resistance line. Moving along to one of the markets which has inspired me quite a lot, Dusk Network, got the rising trend channel there. That's been in place since the end of October. Top of the channel currently heading for $1.50. Golden cross at the moment between the 7 and 25 period moving averages. So that's a little plus point there. And really heading towards recent highs. But the view at this stage is that above 80 cents, looking for 150 perhaps as soon as the end of next month. So that is really looking quite well primed. A favorite crypto amongst, for many that I can see on social media, is Fantom. And here we've broken that line of resistance from the end of October, and recent highs as well, just starting to give way. But that line of resistance around 305, above 305, looking for the top of the rising trend channel from October, as high as $4.30, and that could be seen by the end of next month. We've got golden crosses all over the place since the second half of last month. And that gives us a decent setup over the near term. Nice V-shaped bull flag as well over the last couple of weeks to start 2022. On to a market which is maybe slightly more obscure, DREP. Here we've got this rising trend channel which has been in place since mid-November, bouncing off the floor there, in fact bouncing above the floor over today, and we've got the base there at the 99 period moving average. While we're above that, around the 88 cents level, looking for the upside here. Initial target, that line of resistance there from November, around $1.40, and then after that, top of the channel from November as high as $2.35. Time frame on the initial target, maybe the next week. The time frame on the bigger picture retest of November resistance, perhaps by the end of next month, if we're lucky. Moving along to a market which is maybe not so familiar to many, Badger, but again, a market where we've broken a line of resistance. That was around $13, or we'll call it $12.50, maybe to be safe, and above that, looking for at least a retest of recent resistance through $17, $18 post-December resistance. Big peak, I mean, the 1 month target there, really the bigger target there, up towards $22, which may be hit by the end of next month if we can get a quick clearance of the 25 period moving average, or 25-day moving average in this case. That's running around the $15 area, so we want to see that break relatively soon. Moving on to Just a couple. First one is Cardano, which obviously is one of the greats, one of the big ones here. Here we've broken a line of resistance today. The level in question around $1, I suppose we call it $1.30 at the 25-day moving average, so that's all good. By $1.30, looking for the 99-day moving average, that's at $1.66, and that should be seen well before the end of next month, and perhaps even as soon as the end of this month. Everything going well. Finishing off with one with a market which I've never heard of before, but here we have it today. Joe, not much here on the daily chart, but an end of day close above the recent peak there. That was around $1.71. Could be enough to at least get us back up towards the $2 area, which was support on the way down back at the end of last month. Recent swing lows around $1.45. That's a stop loss as we chase the upside on Joe at the moment. That's it for me today. More updates on the crypto risers later in the week.